Welcome to another episode of the Lekker podcast. My name is Jaline, and this time around I am recording this late at night. I'm recording this episode late at night in a different part of the house. So I am sitting in front of our inside braai area. This is like a barbecue inside the house. We just had our dinner. And normally I record on weekends, but it's been hectic and Katie is joining us. Say hello for the people. She wants the heat, but it's cold, and so I thought, let me sit in front of the fire so that I can have some heat while I am showing you all the goodie things, because it's winter now here. Winter finally arrived. My husband is going crazy at the back of the camera, trying to lure Katie away from the scene. Katie, do you want to sit here? Oopsie, excuse. Sit here. You can stay here. There we go. All right. So yeah, winter has arrived. This is now the 7th of June on a Wednesday evening, very late. I would not have any other moment to record this podcast, and I have so many things to show you, so I just thought, let me just do it now, late at night, in front of the fire, while I am basically not looking my best. But here we go. What do you say? Do you want to sit this side? Sit here. Okay, she wants to have some love and care. So I am going to announce the winners of the last episode, the beautiful Hope Blanket Kits, from that's sponsored by Gina from the Funky Sheep blog, and Moya Moya Yarns, and I will show that later. I'm going to talk about my finished objects. I'm not going to show any whips because I have too many things to show you. Otherwise it's going to be a feature film, as my husband calls it. And Katie is now sniffing all the things that's on this table. And he's calling her away. It's so funny. Anyway, since Maximus passed in December, Maximus was Philip's shadow. And since he passed, she totally took over that role, and she's not bothered with me anymore as much. She is now Philip's cat. So see, she joined him on his lap there. All right, so let me start with my first finished object. So this is my first ranunculus that I have knitted. I hope that you can see it nice and clear in the screen. I have to tell you, I am absolutely in love with this pattern. Ranunculus is done, the pattern designer is Midori House. Can't remember now exactly, but it will be on the screen. Midori House. This is a brilliant pattern. You can use from lace up until worsted weight yarn with a 6mm needle. It's a knitting pattern, so obviously when you have lace it will be airy and light, and when you have worsted it will be a more tighter fabric, but it's meant to be an oversized fit. This is size 6 that I knitted, and I think in the last episode I did say, I think it's like I have ease, positive ease, which means that I have area, say for instance my bust circumference is 110 centimeters, and this is 135, I think. 6 is 135 bust circumference, so there's positive ease, so I mean it's not going to sit tight around your body. And what is so amazing about this pattern is I don't understand it, but it knits up so quickly. And this is almost like, this is a hybrid pattern. What I mean by that is that you do your yoke right in the round, and then you do raglan increases. You can see here at the side here, raglan increases, so it has a yoke as well as some raglan increases to be able to do this, to get the final sweater. And I think that is so brilliantly done. And then you can adjust. You can have short sleeve, longer body, whatever the case might be, whatever you fancy. And I knitted this with fingering, 2-ply fingering merino linen blend, and I have to say it's absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous by Knotty Habit. 2 skeins, 200 grams, just under 200 grams made this sweater. Isn't that amazing? I just think it's amazing. So I absolutely love this yarn, and I have to be honest, I have not blocked my sweater. I've not wet blocked my sweater, meaning I've not dunked it into water and put it into a flat surface and spread it out so that it can like fit into the places. Peoples, I have been dry blocking this sweater like it's nobody's business on my body. So I've been probably wearing it now I don't know, between 8 and 10 times already. So it's been dry blocking down my body for 8 times, and it's brilliant. I love it. I have to say though that because of the 2-ply, it's a very soft ply yarn. It's making a lot of fluff, which is brilliant. I mean, this is such a lovely fabric for, you know, a cool day. And but I already have yarn caked up. I'm not showing it here, but it's another 2-ply merino from Knotty Habit with Suri alpaca that I'm gonna use together, 2 strands together. So excited about that one. All right, then my second finished object is this beautiful socks I made with Knotty Habit Kaiso yarn. 75% merino, 25% nylon, fingering weight. And the pattern is from the Crazy Sock Lady. You know I love her pattern, the vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars. So I did this on 9-inch. I am trying to be closer to the camera without falling off the seat. So this is my socks. I don't have them on blockers now, but they are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love, love, love them so much. This is destined not for my cupboard though. Very sad, but the recipient would love these. And then lastly, my last finished object was such a joy. I crocheted blocks like it's nobody's business for the last 2 months and participated in the Crochet Safari Marathon that was hosted by Monique and Leandra from Otika Vietak Arendsnes, and it was such a joy. Nationally, and even some other groups from Namibia, Australia assisted in crocheting blocks, 20 by 20 centimeter blocks, crocheting them together. 36 blocks makes a blanket, so a 6 by 6 blanket, and I finished my blanket, and the fire is going like a Boeing. It's lovely. So I finished my blocks. I participated here in Bloemfontein at Anniki's group. I hope the fire doesn't disturb you. And that evening I crocheted, the Friday evening I crocheted from 8 to 12 I think, and then the next day again, the Saturday from 2 to 6. It was so much fun. We ate the best foods, we made friends. It was absolutely lovely. And this is my blanket. I made the blanket from Kismet. It's a local acrylic yarn here in South Africa. Kismet Lollipop in 4 different colors, and then also Kismet Funky Stripes, and it really brought me so much joy. So when we pitched up on the Friday evening, or when I pitched up on my time slot, I got this beautiful bag. So we had to register on our national WhatsApp group, and each crocheter got this beautiful, beautiful bag. I think it's really so special. ATKV tak Arendsnes. As jy my pen sien wikkel, maak ek 'n verskil. If you see my hook wiggle, you know that I'm making a change. And I think it's just awesome. ATKV stands for Afrikaans taal. It's Afrikaans Language and Cultural Association, so that's why it's in Afrikaans, my home language. And then on the inside it has this beautiful poem and Leandra's and Monique's details. So this is such a great bag that we received as a memory and appreciation. And we crocheted over 70,000, I think it's 70,800 blocks. 70,800 blocks. That's amazing. And that is just hope on another level. I believe that if people can stand together like this, where we crochet so many blocks, crochet them together, hand them out to the needy, what else can we do as crafters? What impact can we make? It's just mind-boggling to me and amazing. I am standing in awe, and I feel really blessed to have been part of that experience. So Leandra and Monique, congratulations to you, ATKV tak Arendsnes, and the Mara from Maak 'n Verskil crochet group. You're all amazing. To each crocheter that participated, if you've made 1 block or 200 blocks, I salute you. I am so proud of all of us doing that. Right, so that is that. So that's all my finished objects. All right. Then I have attended a day event, or a morning afternoon event that was hosted by Esther Yarn Creations. Now, Esther Yarn Creations is my local indie dyer, and they have this event yearly where they, either at the local library or a hall, they get crafters together, they get somebody to speak at the event, maybe some sort of demonstration with regards to craft, and then they also have the yarns there, and other people also come to showcase their works, and you can buy. It's really a brilliant day. It's absolutely free. So last year I was sick and I couldn't go, and I was really upset because of that. This year Esther asked me to also assist at their table for Esther Yarn Creations, and I said absolutely, I would love to do it. And then I fell sick on the Wednesday, and I was really sick, and I thought, oh no, I will not be able to go on the Saturday. And at least by the Friday afternoon I recovered well enough to feel good to be able to go on the Saturday, and then the Saturday morning I woke up and I felt great. So I went, and it was absolutely lovely. There was a medical professional I think it's Dr. Henriette van der Berg. She discussed, she had a whole talk about crafts and mental health and trauma and grief. It was such a brilliant, presentation and talk to hear about really how our craft, knitting or crocheting or sewing, whatever you are doing as a craft, really impacts your mental health, and how it assists us to be able to deal with grief or trauma, or deal with difficult circumstances. It was really a brilliant talk. I really enjoyed that. And then there was another lady from our local university or Technikon that is I will show the poster on the screen here. So Please forgive me if I am forgetting names. She is a textile artist, and so she had a demonstration about how we must, not throw away ends that we cut off or little pieces of fabric or whatever the case might be, and how we can reuse those things. So that was such a great day. We had cake and all the people that showed their things. So I'm going to show you now the things I bought at that event. All right, so firstly, I didn't buy yarn from Teresa Yarn Creations that day, but I bought things that was pretty. Not that yarn is not pretty. I bought this beautiful tin that I can house my stitch markers in. And this is significant to me because my grandmother used to drink so much tea with us, and we had a pot of tea. She would make tea in a pot, and then we will sit around the table and then we would drink tea together. And so this tin with this teacup and this teapot really means so much to me. That's why I took that one. Then I bought shawl pins, and this is really, really nice to hold your shawl in place. So you have this one pin on the one side. I hope you can see it clearly. And then you keep your shawl in place and you put the pin through the holder. That is, I bought a golden one as well as a silver one. This one I actually wore during the day or at the event, holding my one shawl in place. So there's this beautiful silver one as well. And then joy pins. Just look at this beautiful llama pin. I mean, who would not want to have a llama pin like this? You can just pin it on your dress or pin it on your project bag, whatever. It's just so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then look at this gorgeous pin. I think this is just absolutely gorgeous. An old sewing machine, also from Teresa Yarn Creations. And then I bought this clip where you can have a cardigan, for instance, or a shawl, and you clip the one side onto the one side of the cardigan and the other side, and then it keeps the thing in place, or your shawl in place. And I think this is just such a great way of keeping your thingies, your goodies, in a good position and place. Then I bought this amazing ceramic things that day. This lady's name is Lize. I don't know if she has her business started up with a new business name for her ceramic stuff. She's so talented. I mean, she makes ceramic things and she's a photographer and so talented, typical artist. And so she had these things there and I absolutely went gaga. Look at this beautiful holder, small bowl, not even a bowl, just a thingy to put things in, and I'm just loving this. It's gorgeous. Then look at this one. I mean, there was a stage in my life where I wanted everything to be perfect and round and symmetrical and just no faults. But recently I tend to love the things that is asymmetrical and not perfect in the round, or I love that. So I absolutely love this. So the idea is I want this one to house my shawl pins, things like that. That is the plan there. And then, are you ready? I'm standing halfway on the floor and sitting halfway on the chair. It's so funny. Look at this yarn bowl. Look at this. Just look at this. Oh my goodness, I can't get over this. This is so pretty. It is absolutely gorgeous. Lize is amazing. So I know that some of this yarn balls will accompany Esther Yarn Creations to the Karoo Winter Wool Festival. And once I have any details of her shop, because she's setting up a shop, then I will share it on my Instagram and on my Facebook, and you're gonna love it. You're absolutely gonna love it. So this is just gorgeous. All right. I'm trying to make sure that I don't shove those things off this pinch. All right, then I bought, I was busy with a project and I didn't have a 4.5mm crochet hook, and I don't have the crochet hook with me now. It's somewhere in my project bag somewhere. I bought a tulip pink Etimo crochet hook. It's one of my favorite crochet hooks, the tulip pink, what did they call it? Rose, the rose edition. So it's having a silver hook and the pink rubber at the back. And this I bought from Colors of Amalfi, and then she gifted me this beautiful stitch marker, which I love, because now this will assist you if you maybe use your hook at another place or in another project. Then you just pop this onto the project and you know which hook size you used. Colors of Amalfi 4.5mm crochet hook. Isn't that so cute? I love it. I love it. All right, so that I bought. Then I bought, it feels like I'm forgetting things. Then I bought things from Cowgirl Blues. So this is now a moment of me saying the real life thing, where I needed more knitted socks with good yarn or good fabric, and I am just not as quick to knit socks for loved ones or for myself at this current moment. Currently I'm really trying to do only 1 or 2 projects at a time. Life is really busy, and when I have more projects, I feel a little bit overwhelmed. So I'm taking it really 1 project at a time currently. And I just don't have time to knit socks. So even though I knitted those socks, that's almost a month ago. And so I bought socks. I'm so excited to show you. So look at this beautiful socks I bought from our local indie dyer, South African indie dyer, Cowgirl Blues. Look at this. This is the hot pink socks. This is actually socks for me. And so you get 2 sizes. You get a size 4 to 6 UK size, right? Which is South African sizes. UK 4 to 6, which is my size. This is my socks. I'm gonna now wear them tomorrow. And then a UK 7 to 9 socks. I got instructions. I must put some more wood on the fire. 3 pieces. I get instructions from the floor there. So let me quickly do that. Whew, I need a sip. I have some old brown sherry. I normally don't drink alcohol on the podcast, but it's cold and I need inner strength and inner warmth. So old brown sherry it is. Okie dokie. It's really hot in front of that fire, but the fire is going very well. All right, so I was talking about the socks. So you can go on, I'm interrupting myself. This socks are made up of 40% mohair, 40% merino wool, and 20% polyamide. So I love that there's mohair in this, and this is almost the same type of base of fabric or yarn rather than the yarn that I like to also knit my own socks with, which is mohair or mohair, wool, and nylon. And normally the nylon in those bases are 20 or 25%, and this is almost the same. So this is not hand knitted socks, but it is knitted with a machine and obviously with a good strand of yarn. And yeah, you can buy, so for the crocheters that maybe are not having their own socks, this is a great alternative. Buy good fabric socks. That is my tip to you. And so I bought this pair, that is mine. This is hot pink. I think the colors is not on here now. And then I bought this as a men's size, 7 to 9. Not really men, let me not be so specific. But this is a green color. I can't remember the color names now. This is going to be a gift for somebody because I don't have time to knit socks. And this is also a gift for somebody because I don't have time to knit socks. And this is also a size 4 to 6. There we go. So yeah, the socks from Cowgirl Blues, mohair wool socks. It will not disappoint. Let me tell you, you would really want more. Then I also bought 2 balls of lace yarn from Cowgirl Blues. There we go. So this is a single lace weight. It's 100% wool. For 50 grams, you have 300 meters. So my idea is, all about ranunculus now, is to hold this double with something else at a later stage. So the idea currently is that this will go into a ranunculus. That's the idea. All right, and then just look at this beautiful tag that they have sent the package with. It's so pretty. Thank you for your support, Cowgirl Blues. I love that. And then also I got this mini sets as a gift. Let me show you. Cowgirl Blues. So this is 5 gram kit silk in indigo. So this is 70% kit mohair and 30% silk. I don't know if you can see. This is another kit silk in Air Force color. This is in indigo. Oh, it's beautiful. And this is another kit silk in charcoal color. So let me hold it close. There we go. And then I've got Cowgirl Blues Merino Twist, which is a fingering weight yarn, 10 grams, 10 grams, 10 grams. It's 100% wool, aubergine, camspay, and guinea fowl. Oh my word, I love these colors. It's so pretty. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that I got. Then I have a gift. It feels like there's so many things, but I think we are winning. I got this gift from Jenny. Jenny is from Cape Town. She's a follower and we have met up now twice already in Bloemfontein. Some family stays in Bloemfontein, and when she said she's in Bloemfontein again, I said, yes, let's quickly meet up for coffee, obviously. And then she brought me a gift. So she was in George for holiday prior to coming to Cape Town, to Bloemfontein, and she brought along this gorgeous yarn. And I didn't know, I love yarn, that you're having your own yarn. I Love Yarning George is having their own line of yarn. This is 100% pure wool, Grace. It's a DK weight yarn, so this is wool, and for a 50 grams there's 128 meters for this DK yarn. And I mean, isn't that just amazing? Okay, wait. There is Prettia. This is Grace. I think that's the color. No. Wait, what is going on? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, let me show you. These are Grace. These are DK yarn. 128 meters per 50 grams. This is in the color apricot. Apricot? No. It's like I'm a mess, but I don't want to be. This is washed butternut, and this is butternut. Oh, it's different dye lots, so it's not the end of the world, but it's basically the same colorway. So let me show it closer to you. I Love Yarn. This is the butternut, and this is 100% wool. The fire is still going okay there. My husband is like, yes, it's fine. And then the other ball of yarn is the Prettia line, which is also 100% pure wool, but this is a 4-ply. There's 160 meters on this one for 50 grams, and this is in the color apricot. So it's very close to each other. There's a little bit of meterage difference, and this is a 4-ply. There we go. So let me show you the front, the Prettia base yarn. Interesting. All right, so I didn't know that I Love Yarn has their own yarn. I didn't know that. And then lastly, my Naughty Habit order. What are we going to show last? Let's show the sock box last. Wait, there's something missing. Isn't there something? No, there's not something missing. I thought there was something missing. Anyway, I got this yarn from Naughty Habit, which is a light fingering 4-ply superwash 100% merino. This is a package of colors that is obviously working well together. And I bought 2 of these packs because, let's just all screw them together, ranunculus. At this stage, this is going to be a ranunculus. Let's see. But just look at these colors. Now I'm actually going to open it up. It is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So there's 4 balls of 25 grams each. So I bought 2 sets so that it can make 200 grams, because I know with 200 grams I can make a full sweater. And I mean, it's really gorgeous. I mean, look at the speckled yarn. So I bought 2 sets of these. Then Miss Naughty Habit started with spinning accessories as well, and obviously I had to get that as well because I'm spinning yarn, even though I've been very bad at it currently. But these are so great. This is wraps per inch. So maybe let me explain. Where do I have some yarn? Maybe I can use the lace. So wraps per inch is inch, meaning 2.5 centimeter. Maybe let me show you closer. So if you would take, for instance, a lace weight yarn, right here, this is a lace weight yarn, but this is now going to take forever. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's try lace weight. If you wrap your lace or the strand of yarn, right? around next to each other, not stressed, just softly next to each other, and up until you are closing in on the inch, meaning the 2.5 centimeter, you should have around 18 wraps, 18 times that it's going around before the 2.5 centimeter is closed up. So if you have, for instance, 18 plus wraps around per inch, you know that that is around a lace weight yarn. If, for instance, you have a deca yarn, let's do the deca yarn. A deca yarn should give you about 11 wraps per inch. Then you know it is a deca weight yarn. So sometimes you have a yarn, it's not labeled, you don't know what exactly is the weight of that yarn, especially if you want to make a wearable. And then this is such a handy tool because it can really show you. Now this is now the outside of this ball, where's the inside? Come. Now I'm struggling to get the inside. Let me try another ball. It's like the yarn does aha. But why is it stuck? Okay. Now the outside is stuck in the inside. It's a whole story. Right, let's quickly wrap. Wraps per inch. Why do I have? It's two different ones. Wraps per inch. There we go. Then I'm now doing it very badly. I'm not keeping it properly next to each other. I'm doing such a bad job trying to demonstrate what I need to do, and I'm doing such a bad job. Let me just try to keep it next to each other. There we go, 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 there we go. It's still not beautifully done. You can see I have not used the wraps per inch thingy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so here I've got 13, but I have to say this is not a perfect job. But you're basically going to wrap your yarn like this within the inch, and then the times that it goes around, it gives you a good indication about what the weight of the yarn is. That is the idea. And then this one, whoop, is having also it's having the wraps per inch, but it also has a laid in place where you can see the weight of the yarn. Right, so let me show you. So when you spin your yarn, you obviously don't know the weight of your yarn. So this is really helpful to be able to distinguish, are you having a deca weight yarn, or are you having a lace, a fingering weight. So when you lay your yarn in the space, you can see this is a deca yarn. I don't know if you can see clearly there, but that is the idea. So I bought this from Naughty Habit. I got these as a gift. I love Naughty Habit. So much yarn, so little time. I've got a Naughty Habit. Oh my word, and this is so true. We want to do all the things for it, but we don't get to it, right? It's a big, big, big problem. All right, so the other thing that I bought that is really helpful, and I actually want to use it now because my hands are so dry in front of this fire, is I got this Naughty hand balm. And the reason I love it so much is that you can just wipe it over your hand. The inside of your hand is not maybe so, what do you say? You don't have to apply it on the inside. Sometimes this is especially great for my husband because he doesn't like fatty lotions. And then this is great because you can just use it on the outside of your hands. And it's awesome. All right, so this is the Crafty hand balm from Naughty Habit. They have a lemon one, and then they have a camphor one, and it's really awesome. It has a great applicator where you can take it out, put it back in, and put it on your hand. Really, really amazing. All right, so I can highly recommend this one. Yeah, my hands are feeling better already. I have to say the dryness here in central South Africa in the winter time is quite hectic. When my in-laws visit from Cape Town, they struggle during the winter time. And then lastly, but definitely not the least, is the latest sock club box from Naughty Habit. And you know that I love my sock club. Absolutely love it. So this time around I got, the sock club is every quarter, and this quarter I got Yakumina. And Yakumina is the green box. So I got a message from Mrs. Naughty. She always writes all the boxes, and even if you do orders, she writes you a message. It's very time consuming. So if you get a box like that, or a box from her, or a package, and she wrote you a note, this is really special. Naughty Habit. And then, okay, we will look at the yarn last. I have to tell you, Mrs. Naughty always packs me cookies. And I was actually, I think it was that week that I was sick that I got this box, and the cookies went immediately. So there's some cookies of Blue Spoons in the box. There's a beautiful pin of Yakumina. It's inspired by family members of Mrs. Naughty. So the Naughty Sock Club 2023 Yakumina pin. I hope you can see it beautifully. There you go. A scented crafty Naughty Habit sweet pea and vanilla soy candle. Oh, it's lovely. I burned my other candle the other night, and it brought me so much comfort. Then a itsy klein stitch marker, and a sweater is just perfect, right? Look at that. It's gorgeous. That stitch marker, I used my voucher. There's a 50 Rand voucher in the box as well. And then second last, a Boersheep, which is a typical soap, handmade soap in South Africa. That is done by Tesoro Natural. Tesoro Natural. Look at that. Tesoro Natural. So here we go. And now I cannot wait to use my Boersheep. Let's open it up. It's like I need a scissor, something. Don't I have a scissor close by? Oh, don't worry, I think I got it. I got it. There's some joy. My husband is running around behind the scenes. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, wow. So my phone alarm just went off and it interrupted the recording. So this is made by Celeste, the Tesoro Natural. I believe she's in Cape Town, and she is making this amazing soap, handmade soap. And it's gorgeous. I love the attention to detail. The sides of the soap is beautifully crafted. Yo, it's gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so that is that. And then the star of the show, the star of the box, is the yarn. We're all here for the yarn, right? So this is a fingering 3-ply superwash, 75% merino, 25% nylon. It's Sock Club quarter 2 for Naughty Habit. And there is a 75 gram skein, which is having 274 meters, and then two 25 gram skeins. And I mean, look at this. It is gorgeous. Oh, I love the speckles. It's beautiful. Oh wow, love it, love it, love it. And then with regards to the gift of the last episode, that was, I showed you the Hope blanket. That pattern is available on Gina's blog. I will have the details on the screen. And then between Gina and Moya, they collaborated to be able to give away 2 kits, 2 pink kits for the Hope blanket, for you to be able to crochet that pattern. So the pattern, like I said, is available free of charge on her website. And the comments that came in is just, you know, when you read that, it just brings warmth to your heart and hope. And we go through so many things as humans, as people, and sometimes really traumatic things, and experiencing heavy losses. And we rise up, and you know, with the support of so many people that loves us, and reading those comments, just it strengthens your soul and your heart when you read those comments. So I'm going to post the 2 winners here on the screen. And then for the people that also commented with stories that maybe is now not unfortunately a winner for the 2 blankets, the kits, I am giving away to each one of them, and their names will appear on the screen as well. They can either choose between my warrior blanket or my warrior cowl. So I'm giving that pattern free to you. And so congratulations to the 2 people that is winning the kits. Congratulations. Your stories are so inspiring. And to the people that is winning the patterns, congratulations to you too. Yeah, I'm so inspired by people that is coming out, even going through an experience of trauma or just a lot of heartache and loss, even through that journey, and then going through it, surviving it, and being able to tell a good story, and not maybe a good story, but an inspiring story about your situation. For me, that is just really inspiring. So thank you for sharing your stories with us. Please do contact me on my email address at sales@makebyalin.com so that I can make sure that you are getting your kits. I didn't bring the kits with me tonight, but you saw them in the previous episode. It's beautiful, and thank you to Gina and to Moya for collaborating and sponsoring those kits. It's really appreciated, and I hope that I'm sure you're going to enjoy your kits and making the hope blanket. Gina, you made a beautiful blanket. Thank you for creating such an amazing blanket. And then I hope also that you will enjoy my patterns, which I believe we're all warriors as we go through the journey of the life journey, right? And then thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider to give it a like. If you've not been subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Leave a comment, please. I would love to hear your comments. Do you enjoy this, what do we say? What do you call this? This room or this setting as my podcast setting? Maybe this is my wintertime setting. Who knows? Let me know what you think. And then I would love to see you next time. So up until I see you again, stay blessed. Go well. Bye.